listening to pause. We pause for a second or two. This is episode 82, Non-Physical Technology. All throughout our history, we have used different tools. We always invent new tools, and we use these tools as we solve problems, as we survive, and as we create meaning. Today's episode is a definition. Today's episode will be a time for making 3 key definitions of technology. And these 3 key definitions of technology arguably will be the most important definitions of our time. These definitions affect everything. And these definitions may present understanding, may give understanding as to much of the confusion in these times. The skill for today, the emotional skill, the Polaroid for today's definitions is universal skill body. The 3 definitions of technology has to do with the combination of what we think about the technology, what we know about the technology, and how we experience the technology in our bodies. A technology gains its emotional value to us in the combination of our understanding of it and our physical sensation of it. So let's start with the first definition. So the first kind of technology is what we call physical technology. Physical technology is when what we know about the technology and how our body feels about the technology lines up. With physical technology, our knowledge about the technology and our bodies associate with each other. They are congruent. They experience the same truth. the same knowledge about the technology. Some examples could be a slingshot. When we use a slingshot, we hold the stick and we understand that if we pull back on the rubber cord and place a small rock in it and then release it, the rock will be thrust in a trajectory. We understand it intellectually. We know this is how it works. And at the same time, we get this physical sensation in our body that confirms, that associates with the intellectual knowledge. We can feel in our hands, we can feel the tension in the rubber cord, and as we release the rock, we can feel in our bodies how the technology works. Another example can be the bicycle. We see the mechanics of the bicycle, we understand how it works, how it drives the wheels as we pedal, and we also feel in our bodies as we pedal, we feel how it works throughout our bodies. It all lines up. Another example can be trains that run by coal or steam. We can visit the great furnace or the steam engine in the train, and we can feel in our bodies how the pressure and heat in the technology drives the train forward. We feel it in our bodies. These three examples, the slingshot, the bicycle, and the coal or steam train, all of these feel natural in a sense to us. They feel like technology, but they feel physical. They feel related to us. They have this sort of seamless feel to them. And using them, using physical technologies, is no strain for our mind. It's no strain for our body. Moving on to the second definition, our second category of technology. And this is also the title of today's episode, non-physical technology. Non-physical technology is the opposite of physical technology. It is when we have an intellectual understanding, an abstract understanding of how the technology works, but that our body does not experience the technology the same. So instead of association between mind and body, there is dissociation. We know intellectually that the non-physical technology works a certain way, but our bodies cannot confirm it with its own experience. Examples of non-physical technology are the radio. When the radio first arrived, people were very confused by it. They were told there are these invisible waves, radio waves, that run through the air and go into this apparatus, and then the voice comes out of this box that is really coming from the other side of the earth. So intellectually, people were taught how it worked, but they could not feel in their bodies how it worked. There was dissociation between their thinking and their bodily feeling. Another example is the television set. Once again, images could travel long distances, and intellectually people can understand how, but their bodies, seeing perhaps graphic content or violent content on the television set, and their bodies reacting to it, there was dissociation between the knowing and the bodily experience. And now we have the internet. The internet is the same. So the radio had the sound waves, the radio waves. The television set had moving pictures, and the internet has a wide array of different forms of information traveling all over the place effortlessly. And intellectually, we understand how the internet works. Theoretically, we understand it. But all the different features of the internet affect us physically. But there is dissociation between our sensations in the body and what we know about it intellectually. These three examples, radio, television, and internet, are three examples of non-physical technology. These are technologies that dissociate our thinking from our bodies. And non-physical technologies are straining on our emotional life. They do not feel natural. They are not natural. Not physically, they are not. The physics behind them has natural, logical explanations, but our bodies cannot perceive them. We are limited, in a sense. And if we engage with non-physical technology throughout many areas of our life, and we do it sustainably, We do it in a sustained way, not sustainably, but sustained way. Then we will get very tired. We will get overstrained because our higher faculties, our higher reasoning is always trying to keep up with these abstractions that the technology, the non-physical technology, works in a logical way, but that we do not have the physical evidence to back it up. And this dissociation between mind and body is very straining to keep up for a long time. Lastly, we have our third definition, our third kind of technology, and that is non-physical technology posing as physical technology. And it sounds confusing when we say it like that, but we will clear it up. This third category, non-physical technology, posing as physical technology. This is, for example, the AI technologies being rolled out right now. AI is programmed code. It is digital information. It is computational sciences. And these are non-physical technologies. Computers are non-physical because we cannot perceive with our bodies how they work. But these different AIs are programmed in such a way that they claim that they are physical. They claim that they are entities. They claim that they are personalities. And they go to great lengths to mimic and impersonate physicality. And this third category of technology, non-physical technology, posing as physical technology, this is the most confusing category. This is the category that turns much of society on its head. So, not only do we need to dissociate the theoretical logic behind the technology and our physical sensations of it, but now we are also told and tricked into believing that no, this dissociation that we are feeling is not real. We should associate our bodily sensations with the logic of it. This is very tiresome. You can hear it in my voice, and you are probably getting tired right now as well. This third category of technology, the posing technology, is gaslighting. the message that the posing technology sends us is that we should stop trusting in our physical experiences. We feel that AI is non-physical. We feel that there is dissociation between our bodily feeling and the logics of how it works. But we are told that we are engaging with something physical. We are being tricked, we are being gaslighted. And this technology is also rolled out to children. Children engage with AIs. So both we, adults, and children are being conditioned to distrust our bodily reactions, to distrust our intuition that there is in fact dissociation between our bodies and the intellectual aspect of the technology. But we are told that we should not dissociate the two. We are told that the AIs have personalities, they have names, they have voices of their own, they are human-like, they are funny, they are entertaining, they are helpful, they are emphatic, they are understanding, they can help with loneliness, they tell us. The things they tell us about AI are extreme and dangerous. So we pause for a second or two and conclude that there are three kinds of technology. Firstly, physical technology, natural feeling technology, where our bodies and minds line up. For example, when we ride the bike. And then secondly, we have the non-physical technology. These are, for example, the radio, where we understand how it works, but we do not feel it in our bodies. So there is dissociation between the two, and we strain our mind using it. And then thirdly, we have this new kind of technology, which is non-physical technology posing as physical technology. And this is the really straining category. With this third category, we are being gaslit, we are being tricked, we are being told blatant lies about what this technology is. We are told it is physical, it is not. We are told that our bodily reactions to this technology is false and that we should trust in it, even though our better senses tells us not to. And being clear about these three definitions may arguably be the most important distinction of our time. because this new posing technology will make a lot of people very confused. And when people are confused, their confidence goes down. And when people's confidence goes down, they do irregular things. They lash out, they give up, and hurt themselves and others. That's it for today. Thank you.